Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, welcome back to TT Other Man Ride on the Edge as we're heading to the Tyrone Track, one we haven't visited much as we're doing the Speed Fest. 3 races, 3 laps on board our superbike around this 3.12 kilometre long circuit. Let's get going for 15,000 grand if we win it all. As here we are in Northern Ireland for this TT style event in the morning. As we have got a couple of cars, 3 Kawasaki's. We're on the EBR bike and we've got a Honda with Peter Pierce. Let's try and win this thing. So we are revving up at the start. Let's get underway on board the EBR. We really like this bike. We'll just see how it goes around this course, which I didn't see no map. Nothing on our screen, no HUD. Let's see if we can remember this then. As I've done 1 lap, which I've fallen off plenty of times, so obviously I'm very experienced around this track now. And I'll show that during this TT style event. At least you don't have to worry about other riders in our way. Just have to worry about the walls, the trees, the fences. Everything to smash into if we get it wrong. Which no doubt I will. Let's go for the right. And see, very tight section there. I thought this track would remind me of more fast tracks from the UK, which are pretty short, like Castle Coombe. There's that track in Wales, which I always forget the name of, which is only like a minute long. Most vehicles, which is very quick as well, but Anglesey, I think that's it. Isn't it? That's the track I'm thinking of. As we go through this very long right-hander. There we go, we made it across the line, we've completed that 3.9 seconds slower. And then first it took around a minute 10. So you're looking to go around a minute 5 then, around this lap. So we're going to be very cautious in this first race, then we're going to speed it up, no doubt. Let's go into the right-hander. For a moment I thought we were going into a left-hander, but that's the corner coming up, isn't it? Here it is. No, that is... There it is, there's the tightness. Let's now go into the right-hander. Love the light in here with the trees. That's incredible. So we go now, we can accelerate away for a bit. Before we get the undulation, get the jumps. Now have to watch out. So it goes over here, isn't it? Being very cautious, don't want to get any air time. You've got to be careful about through this long corner, which leads, of course, onto the start-finish line. There it is. That's a 6.4 back. So we're not doing too bad. You can see it's our first go around this track, and we don't know at all. At least I believe it's our first go. I don't remember seeing it before. On board our super bike, but here we go, taking that in third now. There we go, a bit more aggression. As we get down to 4 through to the left, down to 3rd for the next left. Don't need to dab the brakes either. We're doing it on this first attempt round here. You get down to 2nd for the right. A bit of rear slippage. But it doesn't go over that threshold as easy anymore where it's going to spin out. You've actually got some rear grip in this thing for once. And it almost reminded me of Kirtan's other big racing game, WRC7, beforehand, with how the rear just slides away from you. Of course, that's a rally game, and those are with cars with lots of power, so you expect that. Don't expect it as much on a bike with 2 wheels, where this is their only grip. As come in 2nd. I'll take that. Less than 8 seconds back. Silver does the fast out, 106.6. So we've got some work to do. As we're surrounded by Kawasaki's with the Honda at the back. So that's it overall in 3rd, behind a couple of Kawasaki. Let's see if we can go much better 2nd time around. Let's see, I'll rev it up. For take 2. We're going to start pushing it a bit more than we did first time around. As you can see, that really was an explanation of the track. Seeing what it's like. But this time you see already pushing it in 4th gear through that first corner. And dropping it down to 3rd for the 2nd, all rear trying to get away. To try and get on the power through this double left. which feels like it's one corner. It just leads into another corner. That's what this it's all about, being how short it is. There's no real straights round here apart from maybe that first corner after you've taken that into the second. That's about it really. Even here, as you can see, it's a bit bendy. So now we've got to slow down as we've got the undulations coming up. Got to dab the brakes as well. Help with the flight. Bit of a rally trick that, but very useful on the bike as well. And you've got to be so careful in this final kind of sweeping bend that leads towards the line. As we're up by 1.7 seconds, we'll take that. Let's see if we can continue that as we go through the first corner, a bit wide. You can see there's a little bit of straight. Before we break it down in a straight line to third. Second corner. And you've just got to massage that accelerator out of that corner. And then through this long left-hander, which you take in two parts. Same with this right-hander. It's more distinct in two parts, but again, same principle applies. You're keeping it in second gear. That helps with the stability there in between the corners. Braking as well. No engine braking. That seems to work fine as now. Oh, how hard can we push it over these undulations? Not at all, really. It's a bit like that corner of the bridge at the Isle of Man, which kind of splits that up in two. Not take any risks over that corner. You can't really take it over that either, it feels like. Let's go for the final corner, barely hitting the accelerator. But still 1.3 up as we go on to this final lap. Can we hold on for the victory? It's going to be very close. Oh, rear getting away as you cut on the power. Managed to save it though. As we go through that right-hander. Once again, massaging accelerator, getting up to fifth briefly. Just so we can keep it in fourth this time now, through the left. And then maybe take it in third through this right. And drop it down to second for this right. Is that better? That's not too bad at all. As I think we are learning this track now. I think we know it. Just need to start pushing it a bit. In some sections, especially these last couple of corners. Not really taking any risk at all. I mean, it's very difficult, especially in this long right-hander where it keeps going and it tightens as well. As we go across the line, 3:17. We've done the fast at 104.4. And we're faster than the Kawasaki. We're back at the top with Pearson last. So we're up to second. But look at that gap of almost... Is that 7 seconds to the Kawasaki? I'm not sure we can make that up in the final race, but we give it a go. So we are revving it up at the start. For the third and final time, we tackle this Tyrone track. Pretty juicy little track again. I like it actually, it's a major challenge. Always doing something with the bike, always turning. Always having to manage the throttle, manage the lean. It is very tricky course, loving it. Love this challenge. Just wish it was a bit longer. As I say, it reminds you of kind of Anglesey, but a bit slower. Or Castle Combe as well. Short tracks, but incredibly demanding, very fast as well. Especially with this section. As you go into the undulations, you've got to get so before that crease. So then you can go over that bump carefully. And then this long right-hander at the end. Just want to be careful with the throttle until that point, and then you can nail it. As you go towards the first corner. Get down to fourth. There you go, hitting an apex. That's what we like to see. Oh, can we take this in fourth? Oh, we can. Rear's not liking it though, but we can. Accelerate up to fifth. Through the left and down to fourth. Through the next left. Accelerate hard. Again, we can definitely take this corner in third and take this right-hander in second. Of course, you want to hit the apex as well. That is always helpful. and not go out onto the pavement. And so halfway through this final run, we are pushing it. We're pushing it as hard as we dare. Got the brake for that undulation, and over that we'll get some air time. But as long as we're off throttle, it's not too bad. Again, just got to manage your throttle through this section. Maybe dab the brakes going down here. We'll take this as kind of a traditional corner rather than one long corner at final section. And that might help. Let's go for the right-hander. And this final lap. One lap for glory. There you go, not even getting up to sit for that time. Seems to have not been too bad though. To go through the left. First left, then take that second apex. Accelerate hard for the right. This time, let's hit the apex. Oh, that's lovely. As we accelerate away, half of that to go. It's going to be quicker than last time, I feel. Or is it quick enough? That's the major question against Vincent. He's been very good on that Kawasaki. That Kawasaki, pretty good bike, at least in super sport trim, so no surprise to see the super bike be very good. Let's go braking for the final corner, then accelerating hard. Look at that 310! Improved by 7 seconds over a previous one. Look at that fast at 101.8. That's more like the Milford Street course, isn't it? Round the docks. As all Vincent is slower. Let's wait until he crosses the line. That's over 7 seconds. Oh, he smashed everyone. What haven't they all slowed down again? They always have this. In these kind of events, they go really slow for one of these races. That's pretty frustrating, I'll admit, Kiliton. Thought we were going to have a challenge there. So there we go overall. Only person under 10 minutes overall time. And almost 20 seconds ahead of Vincent in the end. But of course we're at the top. I mean, it's Alan. It's an EBR. He's always quick on that, saying as we've got new events to accept, as we've got the Triumph Invitational or the Mountain Course sections 9 to 10. We need to accept these invitationals, so they're not bikes. So let's go with choice 1. And look at that, 4 races. Then we've got the Kawasaki Invitational. Well, I was thinking, you know what, we're going to accept. Oh no, look at that Herefordshire Circuit TT Festival, 20 grand. To win that, but again, we need to accept these invitationals, and that's the level A one as well. That'll unlock all the Kawasakis as far as I'm aware, and then we'll skip the Prodigy Hunt at the end of the month, I think, because these are long events. They got 4 races. As if we look at the calendar, next up is the Triangle Raceway Endurance Mass Start event. For that, 2 races on board the Superbike. I may skip that, despite that first prize being very handsome. Difficulty level being very good as well. Fame increase, not a lot. And I may just skip to the Suter Invitational. This is the one we want to win. Difficulty level A, fame increase a lot. But if we win this, we can get that Suter. And even though we won't have enough money to get it after that event, or this event, after the Riverside Cup, if we win that, then we can get our Suter in mid-May. That's our aim then. So we probably won't see you at the Triangle Raceway next time. It would be at the West Sussex 4000. We've got 4 mass start event races. God damn it. 5 laps around this 4-kilometre track. But I had fun around the Tyrone Track. Really did enjoy that. Fantastic challenge. Hopefully we can have as much fun next time out south watching, and I'll see you then. Let's get it down to 3rd. As we go for the right hander. There we go, see the line. So we go get it slowed down. It's all massively airborne. You go braking. Oh no.